And there we have the principals for this match. It's the blonde bomber Barry Windham. And on the other side, we've got the Latin heartthrob Al Perez. Referee Ricky Vargas sans hair.
I don't know about sans hair. I know that Ricky Vargas, the referee, I know he doesn't have any hair. He's bald-headed. He's chrome-domed.
Look at that physical specimen, Barry Windham. The fans, especially the ladies, crazy about Barry. We know that much.
Now, wait a minute. Al Perez, and it's Perez, not Perez, is the Latin heartthrob. He's the man that's won the bodybuilding titles. He's the man with the body in professional wrestling, as he's also one of the original rockers. I bet you didn't know that, did you?
Well, I might not have known it, but I did. And we're in Hiram Bithorn. Look at the fast action here. Beautiful moves from Barry Windham. Final hip toss drives Al Perez out of the ring, and we're at Hiram Bithorn Stadium. Do you know who Hiram Bithorn was?
Sure, I know who Hiram Bithorn was. He was Mrs. Bithorn's son. What do you think I am, stupid?
Yes, and he was also the first Puerto Rican baseball player in the bigs, my friend.
Oh, good. That gives him a grand total of 3 now. So
strike one for you, my friend. Let's get back to the action. Hot and heavy. You can hear, of course, the Spanish-Latin version of our friend Hugo Savinovich in the background. Meanwhile, referee lockup. And you can see Barry Windham with the height advantage. Oh, my. Drives him back. Tell you, this power in the arms of Barry Windham, second generation wrestler.
Oh, big deal. Who cares? Just because his daddy is Black Jack Mulligan, you think that's a big deal? Well, what about Al Perez's father? I know he's a postman, but you don't have to say on TV anything about that. I'm not going to get on here and verbally braiding on TV about his dad being a postman. So why do you make a big deal about Barry Windham's father being a professional wrestler?
No, I thought he might have been a bypass or something, and Al Perez is the hot drop. But Ricky Vargas now admonishing Al Perez on his tactics. Keep it clean, he says, and Al says, I always do. But he doesn't, does he? Does he, Rick?
Now, wait a minute. Al Perez has never broken a rule in his life. He's one of the cleanest wrestlers in the world of professional wrestling I've ever seen. It's go by the book Al. He's just like Leave It to Beaver. I mean, he does everything. And look at Barry Windham.
Look at that beautiful bolo punch, and he, wow. I tell you, Al Perez almost took a header right up top of the third rope. And I'll tell you, this is a real exciting match. These two young lions going right at it from the get-go.
A bolo punch made famous by who? Kid Gavilan. Didn't know it, did you? Strike 2 on you.
Now let's see if Al Perez knows. Yeah, Perez, that's what I said.
You didn't know his uncle was Tony Perez either, did you?
I still don't know it. But Ricky Vargas with the count. Al Perez back in time. There's the blonde-haired Barry Windham.
And the Adonis-like body of my buddy Al Perez.
Yeah, perhaps. Now side headlock by Barry Windham.
Countered by a body lock by my buddy.
Both wrestlers. Very good sound, technically.
That's right.
Look at that foul!
What do you mean foul? That was a great technical move by Al Perez, one of the original rockers and nephew of Tony Perez. It was a great professional wrestling move because what he did, he took 6'6" giant Barry Windham and he bruised the inside part of his leg with that top rope, which is steel cable. And that's why it's going to be over 1, 2, 3 right here with this big suplex by my buddy Al Perez. Now he's ready for the coup de grace, the big finishing elbow hold right there, that knee drop, and here it comes, 1, 2, 3. I can feel it.
Can't tell the difference between an elbow and a knee. You're in sad shape, Rip. Oh, my, big backdrop, and I think Barry Windham must be winded by now. But that move by Al Perez was too low to get under, I tell you. Fouled him right on top of the third rope. But he gained the advantage, and now he's on top of the situation. And he's riding Barry Windham, putting pressure on the neck. That reverse chin lock.
Reverse chin lock taught to him by none other than me, the man who invented the reverse chin lock. Just like the Beal was invented by Freddie Beal. Bet you didn't know that either, did you? That's what I
Barry
thought.
Windham back up to his feet. Elbow. Oh, look. Goes behind. And now look at that roll up. 1, 2. Oh, very close to a victory. Was the blonde bomber, but... Oh, look at that. Atomic smash. Al Perez is going to be rubbing his behind for a while, but now Barry Windham misses, and both men are in trouble. That's the bottom line. I mean,
both men are in trouble, and George Napolitano, the editor of one of the greatest wrestling magazines in the world, he's at ringside. There he is, right there, getting a close shot of this action. He's one of another great photographers here to see some of the greatest wrestling matches in all the world today.
Oh, look at Al Perez misses. He goes head over heels over that turnbuckle. And George Napolitano, George on the spot, catching all the action right there. Barry Windham back in charge here. Oh, devastating right. I tell you, these punches are really having a big effect on the heartthrob. Giant backdrop high in the air. And Al Perez is asking for some mercy, and he's going to get next to nothing at all from Barry Windham, who looks very strong at this point. And now, oh, he's going to ride him hard and put him away wet here. Look at the hard rights to the jaw. Well, what's this? Al Perez going in the trunks. Oh, look. Some knucks. He pulls out some brass knucks and he cold cocks Barry Windham. And this could be it. And it is. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Al Perez had to resort to that type of tactic for the win.